I think black people and white people sometimes discipline their kids different. A lot of y'all agree with me, but sitting next to them and you don't want to say nothing, so I'm cool with that part too. I just think it's a difference sometimes. I was in the mall one day and this white lady stopped me. I was in a department store. My wife had sent me in there to buy something. And I was in the department store and a white lady came up to me, real nice lady. She said, "Oh goodness, it is you, isn't it?" And you know, that even threw me right there, isn't it? When the last time you said isn't? Ain't is my word. I ain't said isn't ever in my life. I don't even know how to spell it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't know where the N go, the apostrophe, none of that. I just ain't never spelled isn't. What for? It's you, isn't it? And so I just said, yeah, I guess it is. Ain't I? She said, "Oh my goodness, if my son were to see you, oh, he would just to die for." Yeah, that's another phrase they use that throws me. What you mean to die for? Well, why you gonna bring him out here then? Leave that boy where he at. She said, "Would you mind signing an autograph for my son?" That's one thing I never do. I never turn down children for pictures and autographs, and I never turn down the elderly. Because I just think old people made the way possible for me, and kids, you just ought not kill a kid's dream about you. So I do that every time, whether I want to or not. Now, y'all in the middle, hey, whatever. You know, get past it. Steve tripping, whatever. So I said, you know, I didn't want to, but I said, yeah, I'll do it. So she said, I said, "Where is he at?" She says, "If you could come this way, he's in the mall." Now, you know, I don't really want to do all this now, lady. You ought to have him right here. But I said, cool. So I go out there. I said, "Where he at?" She said, "There he is right there." This little crazy looking little boy. You know how they had their hair in a mohawk? He had about 5 spikes in his head, and all of them was a different color. This boy had tattoos all over him, had earrings in his nose and stuff. I looked at her, I said, "How old is he?" "He's 15. See right there? Right there? 15? You can't do none of that at my house. I got 2 23-year-old daughters, a 20-year-old boy, a 14 boy, and an 8 boy. You ain't coming in my house with a tattoo nowhere. Cause you know why? You ain't chipping in on the rent or nothing else." So I looked at her, I said, "Well, okay, ma'am, if you can call him." She said, "Bobby, Bobby, would you come here for a moment?" That boy turned around, this is no lie. "Hey, bite me, Mom." Now I'm standing there. She said, "Hold on." Oh, I'm gonna hold on because I gotta see the rest of this. She said, "But Bobby, look who's here." I said, "Bite me, Mom." So when he said it the second time, you know, I went and got behind something. Because I know something fitting to jump off. Because if I'd have ever told my mama to bite me, oh, Lord, all hell would have broke loose in that mall. It would have been Armageddon in that mall. My mama would have came through there on a 3-headed horse with some 6s on her head. She'd have killed everybody. I'm sitting there and I'm looking at little Bobby. And in the meantime, black lady standing there with her little boy watching the whole thing. Ooh, she was through. You know how y'all are. Ooh. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus, keep me. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.